Hello everyone, Dickvic here, and welcome back to another The Outer Worlds video. We are actually going to go do part of my companion quest here. We still haven't cleared that Monarch building yet, but we're gonna go way over here. And there's supposedly one of the ingredients we need for her date. Oh, we did not clear this building. What?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you alright? What happened?
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Should I go in there and look? Yes. Do I want to? Because it seems like it could trigger some bad things to myself. 53 armor on a heavy chest. Well, one of my companions is getting an upgrade. That's for darn sure. Critical damage, magazine size plus 50. Pretty sure I have some of them, but we'll just pick it up because why not? Anything else fancy in here? No, just 2.0s. Okay, who wants the upgrade? What are you rocking? I just looked at this. You're rocking a 38 and you should be rocking a 41. So the 38 claims the upgrade today to 53. Congratulations. I'm looking like an absolute badass now. And you're rocking a 48. 10 out of 10. Would not want to go with her. Residence, Alvord Grill. What is it we're looking for exactly in here?
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Why? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Yeah, I can see that. How's that though? Let's tell.
With the oversized mantisaurs, or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls.
That does happen.
Was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation, and I was a fool for staying.
My engineer's looking to get a dustbat casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
What's the cost?
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
I can 3,000 bits.
You got
Do it for you.
I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven.
Lucky girl, we got the money, and I'm pretty fond of you.
There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling.
I see you stuck her.
Oh, why did you decide to stay in the first place?
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Yeah. Dash, it is... It's a side effect.
I could do with a few kilometers
Chose
of
number
cold
one.
vacuum, but that spaceship has flown.
We thought about leaving?
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop. What then?
Why don't you just tell me? We got stabbed. That's also a possibility.
Nothing. That's what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me.
Yeah.
Even talking about
Chose
it
number
has my
one.
blood pressure up. I've really gotta stop.
Hey man,
Lucky
good talking to you. Come with me. I'll take you. Frozen dinner. Ooh.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. And he ain't got nothing else to say to me. Don't care about any of that stuff. Not worth stealing. Guess I didn't do a full look around here before I just willy-nilly hacked that. Leaded armor. Deadeye assault rifle, vortex. Nothing that special, unfortunately. I'll take the ammo though. Can I jump off over here? Yes, we can. But aha! Why you check everywhere? Damn it! Damn it all to hell, everyone! Fail the jumping. What's new though, right, everybody? Can I creep it?
Quietly now.
No. Crouch it? Nope. Okay. So, is this one of those things where I'm supposed to have the extended reach perks and like an extended reach armor? Be able to make it to it? Or is it one of those things where I'm supposed to just properly jump to here like any normal human being would? Crouch it, F5X. This one has a chance to be in view of a whole bunch of people. But it was not, so that is good news. Big question, is there more loot up on top of these things if I go all the way around? And the answer looks like a hard no. But this apartment building back here, which apparently I did not clear in the last, I thought I cleared better than that in the last episode. Apparently I just really did not. Came in here. I guess I went left and just didn't even look right, so touche. Someone's been killed in here. Do I go get myself in trouble? That's the question. I really, really get the feeling that if I go poke around in this freaking room, I'm gonna try and get blamed for this murder because I'm the new guy in town. Just makes sense, right, guys? It's a proper logical way to think about it, I think. 8,000 damage, so that's what I spent to upgrade my thing to N-ray damage. Whoops. Probably not gonna have a whole bunch of those laying around like I thought maybe I would. Touche, game. Too much. Oh. Buy a helmet instead of selling a helmet because in my brain that was the sell it screen, so rip more money. You know, we weren't struggling for money to begin with. Trying to make
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Yeah, this is a bloody freaking mess in here. Someone put up a real big struggle. Or they tossed this place out for several rugged outfits of the same cut and color stuffed into the suitcase. Someone seems to have changed outfits. That one is clear. Anything around the toilet? No. Feel the mag pillock. Feel the crunch. Feel that. Just chomp through all of the blood. Wholeheartedly with no care in the world. In my head, that blue folder was interactable, and it was not. Okay, notepad here. The belting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It is from left field tossball betting. Okay, so I need to go to the toss ball betting place next. Question them about people all in the same color outfits. Totally didn't look at what color or take note of what color all the outfits were. Sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what is keeping out there, but she works for you, right? You need to go take a look at it. Okay. Can you please try and keep your windows shut? I've tried to explain leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis swarms, and mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. You know I keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times today and night, haha, but maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another amber high. Yeah. Tensions are a little high. Hopefully your neighbor listened to you and was like all good about it.
Whatever. You'll never hear.
Resting like a perfect little angel on that thing. Steal all your shit while you sleep, and there ain't much you can do about it. Wasn't me. We out. Resident. Got you. What you doing?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Why is everyone in this town so jumpy?
Who's jumpy? I'm not jumpy.
Everyone seems super hyped up on like caffeine or something like that. Dropping a care package off with the mothers in old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Be back soon, Laura. I know you're reading this. Stay out of my things. Oh, you've been caught snooping. So everyone's really jumpy in here. There's a dead guy. I should go to the baseball place. Talk to that guy. What else did we miss? Ammo. Have 5 to save it again. And this should spit us out here.
Wrap mask and canid eyes right here. Hello, stranger.
Or you?
Can I interest you in a raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Mostly fresh. Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Who's, number 2?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life.
Interesting.
As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially.
Interesting. Have you seen a manta queen?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
It's true. They are. Where have you seen a manta queen?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Yeah, that was
Captain,
probably a
will you look
mistake.
for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what. I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Sounds fair to me.
Thanks, Captain.
Who's
All right,
number
then.
2?
Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mana Queen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there, too.
You have to trade. Just normal crap that I already have tons of. I can sell all my junk to him. Keep forgetting to do that.
You-
Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Pickett.
You find him yet?
Let's talk about something else, cause touche. So we're done with that conversation. What do we got here? Not we're still in the middle of this giant open area, that's for sure.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
What'd you get yourself into now?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Possible. Where'd your child go missing?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him
Days
about
ago.
the Raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Kid's dead.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like
No,
this.
he won't. Not at all.
Please, can't we help?
I mean, I'll give it a
Please,
shot.
won't you go and find my boy?
Why'd you run
He's been
away?
pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Mantiqueen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
I'd be surprised if he wasn't eaten already, but there's a good chance you might be able to find him. Number 3.
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble
Kind of
to
is.
worry your loved ones. Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
You go, old lady. Number 3.
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak.
Very probable also.
Or maybe marauders got him.
That's
pulled
probable
his
too.
teeth
All of
out,
it's probable.
Crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
That's a fucked up thing to say or do to someone. Yeah, I'll go help you find your
Thank you.
boy. Number
Oh, I know
1.
he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Sure, I'll punch them all in the mouth just for you, old lady. Screw being a rational human being. And of course, like, as we talk about just shooting everyone that we see and killing just crazy amounts of wildlife, given most hostile. Keyword there being most. There's just so much ammo on this map all over. We're not even outdoors in the combat environments anymore. It's just piling it on. So you're the one that's I'm gonna help. Haven't done that building or this building, if I'm correct. Or this building? This building was the apartments, actually. So I did do this big building here. So I guess we can go into the club here. See what's up in here.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly.
22, 36, 36, 22, 9. Good old 9 and another Unray. Wish that Unray wasn't stupid expensive. Why me just going through all your shit, everybody? Y'all know how it be. Note to Otto. I've been checking your hours and you're well past due for some time off. Why don't you take a few days and spend entirely too much time staring at that terminal? Well, that's nice. What's this one? Notes to revisions. Your reports look excellent. The numbers are front and center, and you're highlighting your recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment could use your increase the page margins by 17.3. I want them to match the formatting of our reports for maximum readability. Yeah, that's super detailed. Ridiculously slow, actually. My nose. That itching it right now. View data. Summary of work. Productivity has continued to improve since relaxing MSI's old restrictions and making allowances for employees' benefits such as time off, illness, and personal leave. 24% reductions in shift length and 52% more positive feedback. Yeah, it's amazing when you treat employees nice. Productivity goes up for some weird reason. Fishery output is up 15% this year, showing continuation but slowing growing trend. Decreased gains compared to previous years are likely due to the deterioration of materials and morale. Occasional shortfalls in our supplies and the gradual loss of personnel to marauders 7.2%, hostile life 10.3%, and Loticons retirement 17.4%. Wow, they're doing pretty good. Relocation. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the immediate concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Repairing damage to the city walls consumes approximately 32.8 of our annual budget. The best solution would be an influx of skilled defenders and weaponry, but given the aforementioned factors, their effects on the local population, such as solution remains unlikely. A solution remains unlikely. Okay, got you. Working on slogans. MSI, our profit margins are stellar. MSI, Saltuna, 43% more nutrition dense than the leading brand. Stellar Bay, a tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. That's not too bad. Turn to root, exit data. Not too bad of a console there. Sender's to-do list. Receive guidelines for annual self-review. Select font for annual self-review. Format annual self-review. Schedule time to write the annual self-review. Write annual self-review. Tell Stella she's doing an excellent job. Okay. They really don't want me killing her. There are so many guards. But I'm pretty sure she is considered like the leader of this whole place. We're going to save the game here. Do a new save. And you know what, guys? We're out of time for this episode, so I really do appreciate you all stopping by. It does mean a whole lot. Support has been absolutely amazing. And if you enjoy this, feel free to check out all these other videos that are going to be appearing around me here shortly in a second. And if you like some of those, thinking about liking, supporting, commenting, hitting the notification bell. Watching all my content front to back really helps the analytics. And being an awesome member of the community overall, guys. And I will see you in the next video. Digfig out! We're just going to relax here, guys, for a second.